Hello Gemini, welcome to your February 2023 astrology forecast. This video is for Sun, Moon or Rising Gemini. If you'd like a reading, there'll be a link down below in the description for a reading, as well as a link for appreciation of these videos. Now let's get into February. All planets are now direct, which is a good thing. There's no more delays and frustrations. Yes, you might be challenged, but there's nothing astrologically when it comes to retrogrades making you have to go over things, look at past experiences. You can finally move forward. And this is a good thing for you because you started in 2022 on the 30th of October 2022 with a Mars retrograde in the sign of Gemini, which could cause a lot of frustration, a lot of having to restart, rethink, a lot of all of those delays. And Mars only went direct on the 12th of January 2023. There was also a Mercury retrograde towards the end of December 2022, going into January of 2023 until the 18th of January 2023. You were dealing with a Mercury retrograde because that is your ruler. Now all of this energy in February is not there. You can definitely go after what you want, Gemini, and I encourage you to do so. Mars is still in your sign. It's telling you to take action, right? That's what Mars is doing. It'll stay there in your sign into March, towards the end of March. So Mars is still in Gemini. It's telling you, be motivated, take action. What do you want to do? What changes do you want to make? What do you want, and act upon it. See how you can move through the energy and manifest your dreams. Now on the 5th of February, we have a full moon in your third house. This can be a very mentally active time for you. You'll be looking around in your environment. That's the one thing about the third house. It makes us look around us. What needs to change? What can we improve upon? And this is your environment anyway, your home environment, not necessarily, but also like your office environment, the actual environment of the people that you have around you. What can you improve upon? But not only does it do that, communication. A lot of people be wanting to communicate with you, especially during this full moon. So you'll have people wanting to converse, and this will be a time to think about what communication is no longer suited to who you are as a person. Some conversations with some people will now no longer be a part of your reality. You'll be cutting and letting go of toxic situations. Also, when it comes to how you mentally are thinking, you'll be cutting and clearing your mind, decluttering your mind about how you think about yourself, because how we think about ourselves affects our reality. So there's a lot to do with communication, improving your environment, creating a to-do list, getting things done, focusing a lot on documentation. This can be a time where you'll be reading a lot, having to, look through emails, going through information. It's a great time to also decide on what you want to learn, or a good time where you'll be also be completing anything that you have learned. This is a lot to do with information and facts. This is where you can connect to someone and they might give you some information that can be very useful for you during this full moon. And remember, with full moons, it can happen before, even like 3 to 4 days prior, or 3 to 4 days after the full moon, where this information comes to you and this gives you a revelation. On the 11th, we have Mercury now moving into your 9th house. And this is really good for higher learning, education. So yeah, you are motivated on expanding and growth, thinking about which ways can you expand your life. What do you want to grow within your life? This is very good for your beliefs and philosophies. If you're focusing on higher education, you can definitely do that. This will be a great time to also focus on trips, vacations, spending some time rejuvenating your spirit by trying something different and foreign. You'll also be talking to people who have different beliefs from you, right? Or even people that stay far from where you stay, like, different countries and stuff, where you are learning and gathering a lot of information. This is also very good for documents and getting things in order, putting things together. Anything to do with publishing or networking, you can definitely do. Any ideas that you have. You are really learning and gathering a lot of information, in February, and especially the early part of February. It's a lot to do with communication. It's a lot to do with wisdom too, learning from experience, seeing what you've learned and gathering that information and moving forward. And also there is some time for leisure, like planning a trip, planning a vacation by the 11th of February. Then on the 18th, the sun moves into your 10th house. On the 20th, we have a new moon in your 10th house, right? This is great energy for goals. The sun will illuminate any goals or career changes and your public image. This is where all of a sudden people are drawn to you, people wanting your information, people want your opinion, people are feeling the need to connect to you. right? This highlights that energy around you of your public image and reputation. You can definitely move forward with your goals. You can definitely move forward with career changes you want to make. And your goals are personal to you. Do you want to improve your health? Do you want to work on a hobby? Do you have a business that you want to create into a success? What is it that you want to work towards? Those are your goals, but this also impacts your career. So if you are in a career and working, this is highlighting and giving you opportunities. The new moon is planting seeds for new beginnings and manifestation of what you wish to give birth to within your life when it comes to your career, your goals, and your reputation. This is the ideal time for you to really get focused, right? Manifest your dreams. Go for it. The energy is telling you to definitely go for it. Really connect to the people that you want to connect to and make things happen within your life. On the 20th, Venus now will move into your 11th house. If you're single, this will be a great time to meet people in your friendship circles, like love interests. And if you're in an existing relationship, this will be a time where there'll be a lot of socializing and connecting to other people. Either way, single too, you're meeting people, you're connecting, you're wanting to collaborate. This is also what Venus is asking you to connect to people that you truly feel are in alignment to who you are. You are wanting to basically focus on your career, but the energy is also telling you, okay, meet people that have opportunities for you when it comes to your career. Meet people that have opportunities that come to you when it comes to your goals. And you are connecting and collaborating where you're working with others in the 11th house. This also encourages you to, like I said, connect to people that you truly feel that are part of your soul family, that feel in alignment to you. Friendships can improve during this time where you could either improve upon friendships or you will connect to people that truly feel in alignment to you when it comes to the friendships that you want to go with going forward, but any ideas that you're collaborating with. So when it comes to work, you can network it there. You can really bring it to fruition. And this doesn't only have to be in person, it can be also online through social media, where you are deciding, I want to focus on my long-term hopes and dreams for the future with Venus there. What gives you passion will motivate you for your particular, individually to you, your hopes and dreams. Thank you so much for watching. Do let me know how February is treating you, and wishing you a beautiful, blessed February.